Hi, today Know Thy Future brings you another new video. So today we'll be looking at the palm of Li Ka-shing, a Hong Kong citizen who is one of the richest men in Asia, and he is the 30th richest man in the world. And his hand is very surprising because it is not a typical businessman's hand. There are some qualities which, as I've been over the past month, I've been analyzing the hands of businessmen. But his hand shows a lot of non materialism, a lot of selflessness, and it's a very unique hand. So, first, let's go to the fingers. In this picture, you'll see that the fingers are not clear. So, we'll only use this picture for the fingers. So, first of all, we see that the little finger is low set, even though it is long. Now, the low set finger, if you read the book Palmistry for Professional Purposes, what is said in that book is that if the finger is low set, that means that the circumstances in the early life are against the subject. Yes, his family fled from the Sino-Japanese War and went to Hong Kong. Sadly, his father passed away when he was only 15, and he came from an educated family. His father was a teacher, but he himself had to drop out of school at the age of 15 in order to support his family, and he used to send 90% of his earnings to his mother. So that was his teenage years, and he worked 16 hours a day in a plastics manufacturing company. Now, very interestingly, at 22, he founded his own plastics manufacturing company because he learned he's self-taught himself, not like exactly like how to make the plastic, but how to hire the best people to make the plastic at a low cost. So that's his initial story. So from 22 on, he was 22 in 1950, and from that year onwards, that company got a lot of success. But I think it was not until the company was listed in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange in the 70s when he entered his 40s. That was when he became a millionaire or a billionaire, at least a millionaire. I'm not sure of the billionaire part, but that was when he became extremely rich. But he was many millionaires, if you see, they become rich from what do you say, they become millionaires from 30s onwards. But in his case, he or become very successful from 30s or 40s onwards. But in this case, he was successful from an early age. So even if you see this finger is low set, it showed that circumstances were against him. But you see that he worked hard. We also see the low set finger in the case of Shah Rukh Khan. If you see, his mercury finger is also low set, but due to working hard, because what happened was he lost his parents. His elder sister fell into a depression, but he also then worked hard, even though the circumstances were against them. So even I've read clients' hands who have worked extremely hard, and also for Shah Rukh Khan as well, his little finger, even though low set, is long, which shows communicative ability, because Mercury is the god of communication. So you see that only by one finger we can analyze so much of a person's personality. We also see what you see here, an independent mindset, and he has because the Jupiter finger is long, so a lot of ambition, a lot of leadership qualities are there, and the Apollo finger is also quite long, which shows risk-taking ability. What we see here, the distance, is the independent thinking. So his thinking is very independent, very different from other people, because there was a time when properties were down in Hong Kong in the 60s, but he still invested in them because he knew that when the 70s will come, that will be a profitable venture, which did become a profitable venture. He is also extremely loyal and very non-materialistic, because one time he could have made a bigger profit by selling to a bigger company, but he had a spoken word agreement with someone. So at a what you say lesser profit, he sold that, I think, company to that person who he had a promise with. So as I said, he's not the typical materialistic businessman. And now we'll analyze more of his hand to find out why. First of all, we see now the very interesting part is that if you see the, oh sorry, I'll have to go back to the fingers again. We analyze the fingers in three parts. We see 1, 2, 3. Now the first stands for the intellectual world, the second stands for the material world, and the third stands for the physical world. We see that the third world is not puffy. It is long, but it's not puffy, which shows this person is very hardworking. Now the second is also not that developed, which doesn't mean he is not material or business minded. It just means he does not place importance to money. But we see the very strange thing is when people see the first phalanges, they always say that this person will study a lot, go on to get a PhD and such and such. But no, his thinking is not like what you say related to the traditional studies. When I was reading his biography, he, even though he was a high school dropout, he used to read books on successful businesses, on accounting and such. He became self-taught. So yes, he did study, but it wasn't to earn a degree. It was to further his business. So that's why the most developed phalanges are the first phalanges, because he is intellectual, but in a business sense, not in a study sense. So whenever you're analyzing anyone's hand, you have to see the whole picture. And why I'm saying the whole picture here, because we see, first I said the first phalanges, then we see the headline. Now you see the headline is going downwards. If this guy was to be very practical, and if he was to go back to school and such, the headline would be straighter. Now many people would say at this point that this guy is a businessman. Why is the headline not straight? Business needs logic. Business needs practicality. That's not true. If you have read, and yeah, also when the line is like this shows a person who has writing talent in the traditional sense, in the old palmistry books. But according to William Benham's laws of scientific handwriting, he had met many people with the sloping headline who were not writers, but were very good communicators. And you see the mercury finger is long. The first phalanges are good. The mercury mount is excellent. It's very extremely developed. So the sloping headline, basically it goes to the mount of moon. Now the mount of moon represents creativity and intuition. This guy is very intuitive. That's why, as I said, he invested in the properties when everything was falling down in 1967, because he uses his creativity to go ahead. So whenever you see this headline, just don't assume that this belongs to a person who is a writer, because for that you also need to see other things, like you have to see if the ring finger is longer, so that means that the person goes into the arts or such and such. So you have to read everything in combination. So when we see the headline sloping in his case, we see that his mind is different, because first of all, when it is sloping, the headline shows lack of materialism. It basically shows that the person becomes a philanthropist. His organization is the philanthropic organization is the second largest philanthropic organization in the world, second only to Bill Gates organization. And reading his hand, when I read Bill Gates' hand, I saw a lot of philanthropy on his hand, but I was surprised to see even more philanthropic, like the most, because I've read so many millionaires' hands in the past month, but in his case, he is a true philanthropist. Like even if he was not rich, he would donate his wealth, which he donates a lot. But even if he was not rich, if he was poor, he would still be, like if you see, he was still giving 90% of his salary to his mom. So that's why I'm saying that this guy is what you say, a very different kind of businessman, a very different kind of hand. It's not a traditional business kind of hand. So again, yeah, with the sloping headline again, people, as I was saying, would ask, why is it not straight? See, for a straight headline, the person is extremely materialistic, the person is extremely stubborn, the person is a kind of person who, like what you say, if I would give an example of a person I know personally who is a civil engineer, then what happened was he has a straight headline. So he went, he did his schooling, he did his university, he got his bachelor's, master's degree, then he like worked as a, you know, because what you say, he worked as a civil engineer, then he opened the, he knew the techniques of civil engineering, then he opened the company, then he became the millionaire. It was wholly practical. Whatever he did was wholly practical and attributed to science. In his case, when he joined the plastics company at 15, by 18 he was crowned the best salesman in that company. So you see that the mercury combination along with the headline going here, which gives the person the best communicative ability known to man. So you see that his thinking. Like he did read books. He is a reader. He might have also written his own autobiography. Might also write in his spare time. We never know what he exactly does. But the thing is, he is a voracious reader, and people with the sloping headlines are voracious readers in any case. And plus, you see that instead of a civil engineer, instead of a computer programmer, those people who have the straight headlines, who go into the logic, this guy used his communicative abilities, his sales abilities. And when he founded his company, he made a deal with a foreigner, and the foreigner really liked his product, so it rose quickly. Like in his 20s, it rose quickly. So his communicative abilities are like phenomenal. They are like what you say, definitely more, not even more than average, but great. And that is why the headline is sloping. Because this is what is the misinformation in palmistry. Because palmist, we are so fixed, but now I'm not that fixed because it's been so many years. It's been 11 years since I've been practicing. So you see that the headline which is straight, it does not indicate that the person will, what do you say, be a more successful businessman than the person whose headline is going downwards. It only indicates that that person will be a little more materialistic, money will be important to them, a little more stubborn, and that they will be very practical, like going through engineering, mathematics, computer design and such. But when it goes sloping down and the mercury finger, mercury mount are strong, that means that the person uses intuition, creativity, less materialism, like even gaining, he made many decisions which gained him less profit, only for the because he was loyal or for the betterment of society or such and such. So you see his thinking is what you say, very different from a person. Like even I think his son was held hostage and he did pay the other person. Like if it was a true businessman, true materialistic businessman, maybe he would have found money to be more important than his son's life. So this is shown by the headline. So that's why the misinformation is there in the palmistry world, that the headline being straight indicates success in business. No, the person can be successful both when the headline is going straight and in business, I mean, and both when the headline is sloping downwards. And in his case, it's sloping entirely downwards. We also see other indications. Now, if we like zoom in the picture, we see the headline and lifelines are joined at the start, which shows a bit of introverted nature, a bit of like a cautiousness in the personality. Even though now traditionally we see whenever someone sees this indication, they will say because it's ending at 30, so at 30 this person will become more successful. No, in his case, what counters this is the development of the Jupiter mount. When in the book Palmistry for Professional Services Purposes, if the Jupiter mount is developed, then this negates the cautiousness of the person. The only thing which this does indicate, that it could be that he was more introverted at his early stages of life due to the circumstances, his family, father dying and such. But we see that the Jupiter mount is developed, which negates these qualities. The headline is going downwards, which improves the communication, and the Mercury mount is also strong. So if we see one indication of shyness and introversion or even cautiousness, that is negated by these two mounts. So you see, you have to see the full picture to get a better understanding of that. We also see that so it also means that in business decisions, he does think a lot before. But since he entered his 30s, because the line is, these life and headlines are separating in 30s, then he became even more of a risk taker, and he started to do like that 1967 deal with the properties, and giving things at less profit to a buyer only because we had a spoken word agreement. So that's that he became more independent in his thinking. But before that, he was a little bit more reserved. But that doesn't mean that the person, a person even having the headline and lifeline separate from the start, which shows extreme independence and confidence and such. But if the other indications are not there, if the Mercury mount is not strong, if the Jupiter mount is not strong, that person could get success in his 60s as well. So this is another misinformation. You have to see the whole picture of the head. So we also see a rising line to Jupiter. So this means that any Jupiter represents the government. So any deals he made with the government, because I think his company has made deals with the Hong Kong government, those will be profitable. And I think Elon Musk also has contracts with the government, and he also has this rising line towards Jupiter. And it also means that the person tries to improve their lifestyle as much as possible, through rising through the ranks. We also see now the interesting thing is that many businessmen have the Saturn mount very developed, but in his case, the Saturn mount is not that developed, which shows a non-serious nature, very optimistic. Even the overall hand shows this, that the person, the tone and this is very optimistic, very carefree and such. And I've also seen in most cases of the person, if they suffer through a lack of education due to money issues or high school dropouts, not like in the case of Bill Gates who dropped out not due to circumstances but because himself, he has a developed mount of Saturn. But in his case, you see the Saturn mount is not developed, which does show that the person will face bad luck in getting educated, might like educated in the sense of getting a degree. But he still is a self-made man, a self-educated person. So that doesn't matter. This just shows, again, it shows a lack of materialism. It shows some decisions which has made some decisions which has cost him financially, because there is a lack of discipline in the personality. So you could say it is a flaw as well, because of lack of seriousness and that is that. But as I said, he is not a materialistic person by heart. So that negates that itself. Now we talk about the fate line. Now the fate line, I've seen many pictures, the fate line is not that prominent, but even if we are to see it, there are some lines coming from here which could be counted as lunar fate line. So again, as I said, the lunar fate line shows the more the person makes contacts, because his first company itself, from the get-go, I think it made a deal with Britain, which in his 20s itself made his business profitable. So the more the contact with the foreign land, especially not only see, there are two ways. Either from your in the country, like if you're in a country and you're freelancing for some people or a company based outside the country, then you can also get success. You don't have to necessarily move away to get that success. So there's that. So there are many lines coming from here, which shows the how many, because he not only with Britain but I think with America, with other countries, he had business dealings. So there's that. But you don't see a very strong fate line. Typically you would see a very strong fate line, but him he's not the only East Asian billionaire's poem I read. Recently I read Jack Ma's poem, and he doesn't even have a strong fate line. So this is another misattribution, that the fate line shows money or such. No, it does not. A fate line just shows satisfaction. A janitor could have a good fate line like this, which I've drawn. It just shows that they are satisfied that they will be a janitor till the end. They don't want to change, especially if the line is extremely dark and extremely straight and nothing is cutting, or the other lines are average, the headline is average, the heartline is average, the lifeline is average. It's so average that the person does not want to change. They just want to follow their career path which they have outlined for them, and they're satisfied. You won't believe that some people are, because fate line shows satisfaction. So some people, yes, they are satisfied as taxi drivers, even if they are maybe suppose a person who graduates from university, he gets a good job, but he has a falling out with his boss, he becomes an Uber driver. But you will see this fate line, and you will be asking him that wouldn't it have been better if you were in the job? But he's like, no, I want to do my own thing. So his satisfaction level is shown by the fate line, even though he could have made more money working as in that company. So again, the satisfaction level is shown by the fate line, not the money. So that's why you don't see a prominent fate line. What you do see in his poem is very interesting. You actually see, I can't zoom in further. Okay, so this is basically the lifeline, and there's the sun line going from here. Now, basically, everyone would say that the sun line from the lifeline, or even if there's a fate line. So sun line, of course, shows gains from business, because Apollo represents business. It gains, luck, happiness, and fame, and riches, all from here. But here we see there are three types of sun line from the lifeline. Okay, so this is a lifeline which represents the person's lifestyle, health, family, etc. So if the line is coming from here, I also know a personal friend whose line is coming from here, they would be working in their family business. They will be rich from the get-go, and they will be happily working in their family's business, expanding their family business, and from an early age choosing to work in their family business. This is one indication of, and the inheritance will be promised from the start. Now the other indication is that if the lifeline is here and the sunline is coming from underneath the lifeline, lifeline, sunline coming from underneath the lifeline. This is the second variation of the lifeline sunline. Here what will happen, that the person will have family money, but he will be forced to work either in the family business or in an occupation of his parents choosing, like you have to become a doctor and such and such. So there will be a very lack of freedom in his life. Like his friends will be going out to parties and such and such. And yes, the parents will be very strict. Either one parent will be very strict. So what happens is that this person rises late in life, meaning they will get success from, they can get success from an early age, even at 18, when they enter medical school at 20, they can become rich in any profession, but the profession will be of the parents' choice, the business will be of the parents' choice. Instead of like the person whose sun line is rising from here, who chooses to be in the family business, this person will be forced, and this person will live a lifestyle, what do you say, like a caged lifestyle in the beginning of their years, and it won't be until they enter their 30s, especially their mid 30s, that they will be free to do their own thing. That luck will favor them in doing their own thing, breaking away from the family. They could even start a new business. They are working the family business, then they introduce a new concept, they start another company, but that will be in the mid 30s. So again, both indications show that the person is financially secure. But this sun line, which is emerging from the lifeline, see, it's not emerging inside, it's emerging from the lifeline itself. So this shows that when it emerges from the lifeline, not inside it, it shows that the person is very self-made through very hard work. And even usually I see when the sunline comes from here, that the person gains success in their 30s, but he gained success early on because the Jupiter is very developed, the Mercury, the finger is very long, the Mercury mount is very developed, the sunline is sloping, the headline is sloping. So there's a lot of, early success here. But this thing is that through extreme hard work, even a person with this lifeline, with the fate line coming from here, there is extreme hard work. The family support will be there in the case of moral support, because of course there was a lot of moral support from his mother, even though his dad died and such. But the person works extremely hard, and if they don't work hard, they won't get the success. He was working 16 hours a day, even when he entered, I think even right now he's in his 90s, and even then I think he retired in his 70s, but he was still working 16 hours a day. So what happens is, if this person does not work, even if this indication is there, but this person does not work hard, then they will not get the success. So remember that even if you have this line, you're not working hard, you're not working all night, you're not putting all-nighters, you won't get equal success as this person. So that's very important. So whenever it rises from the lifeline, yes, family will morally support the person, but there won't be family money. The person will be self-made. This is the first indication of self-made wealth. So this person is entirely self-made. His father passed away, even though he came from an educated background and such, but he through very extreme hard work, the sun line has emerged from the lifeline. So this is what is shown. Those are the three variations. So you see, there's that. Then we see a very interesting observation, that usually in the hands of business people or anyone who is very good in saving and making money, the heart line is straight and ends on Saturn. Saturn is the domain of material wealth. His heart line is very different from other businessmen. Maybe I think it's similar to Bill Gates, because as I told you, this guy is even mostly a philanthropist. That's the first thing on his agenda. So we see if it goes towards Jupiter, the person is very idealistic and very they don't like, they give away a lot of money in the case that they they might marry below their station. They do things with their heart. So basically they think with their heart, especially if this line is long, the headline is short. They think with their heart. They don't make or save money because they make decisions with their heart, and bad emotional decisions. They could be giving away money to, like, I know a personal a friend who someone was literally just scamming him. He wasn't a beggar. He was pretending to be a beggar, and we told him not, because that guy was rich, that friend, but he still gave him so much money just because he told a sad story. And he even had a car, and he was saying, I'm so broke and this and this. So this is the problem with the long headline, long heart line. It shows an idealistic personality. With the Saturn, now the Saturn heartline, we see that the person is very materialistic in the sense that they could also not see, it's not selfishness. Materialism means that money places importance in their life. So they are prone not to donate and such and such. I think Jeff Bezos has his line, and he doesn't donate as much as other millionaires, billionaires. So it does not show selfishness itself, but it shows that the person is very materialistic and also very interested in physical appearance of his own, and that the partner should also be physically very attractive and such. Now, what happens is when the heartline ends between these two mounts, it is the perfect heartline because the person is what you say. He is both a bit idealistic, like good-hearted, and he is also a tad materialistic. So you see, there's a balance because it's ending between the two mounts. So this is the best hardline to have. So as I said, that this person even at a less profit. What do you say? Well, see, it was less profit, not no profit at all that he gave his money. He even saved his son by making a deal, and I think later on the police did catch that guy who kidnapped his son and such and such. So he does make what do you say? His decisions are very balanced. His heartline is very balanced because this is the best heartline to have, which is ending between those two mounts. So this is another indication. But what is very different from other people is that his heartline is going upwards, meaning he wears his heart on his sleeve, meaning he is very caring. A typical businessman and a person who is good in saving and making money, they have the heartline straight because they don't like generally care about other people. Maybe they just do philanthropy for sure. But when the heartline goes upwards, this shows that the person is very kind-hearted, very a person who bears their heart on their sleeve. That kind of person. So this is again another indication, like the sloping headline, which I found to be very different and not a traditional businessman headline. So again, this person is very non-materialistic. Wealth is not important to them, and we also see this in the case of his overall hand shape and everything. That this person is very simple. He lived in the same house for decades. He wears inexpensive clothes, watches, and like he's very simple. Very rich, extremely rich, billionaire, but very simple. You see that, and he's also very loving and kind-hearted. Because see, the Venus, the third world is you see the first world is developed. The third world is not puffy at all. It's just a bit. The hand is a bit withered due to old age. He's in his 90s, and this picture is of course taken when he was in his 90s. So, but we see the Venus mount. See how much space it's taking, which is very. See, it's not puffy. Like if it was puffy, it would be very like what do you say, like Jeff Bezos or someone. If you see their hand, but it is taking a lot of good space like this, which shows a very kind-hearted person and a very person who is very close to their family, very close to society. They really like to help people and generally care about other people. So this also this kind of shape of the Venus mount and the overall palm shape, which I said before, shows a very simple person. Also an independent thinker because the space is here between the first and second finger. So he thinks very independently. People might find him eccentric, strange. Those who like meet him for the first time and such, he's a very good communicator, but there is strangeness because he doesn't think money is not first in the agenda, helping other people is first in the agenda. So I'm just saying that even Bill Gates does not have this level of selflessness which this guy has. So this Venus mount also increases the level of what you say, the level of generosity because it's good, it's clear, its shape is not bulging, it's just taking a lot of space. So there's that as well. So this is also very good for a philanthropist. So I'm just saying that this person's palm shows that even if he wasn't rich, like he did become rich due to working hard and that, but there can be cases that this you see this hand, you see a similar hand, you might have this hand and you might not be rich like him, but you might be giving away a lot of money. So that's first most on his mind. We also see the attachment line going downward. So basically what happens is that not in all cases you have to be very specific and you have to like really, because the hand picture is not clear, so it could be that some lines are being cut like this and this, but it's very accurate because it's starting late, even though he didn't marry that late. But what happens is when the headline goes down, it means that this person's spouse passes away before them in the traditional palm tree. But don't worry, don't now look at your hand and see the attachment line going down. First of all, you have to see other signs as well to confirm this. So basically, anyway, traditionally it means that the person's spouse passes away before them. And yes, when his spouse was in her 50s, she suddenly passed away from a brain aneurysm, which really what do you say, impacted him. But we see he didn't become depressed. That's the thing, that even though this line is going down, he was very close to his wife. I think he didn't even remarry, and his son got kidnapped. There were so many personal tragedies. There a lot of even more personal tragedies have happened to him. Dad dying, him living under Japanese occupation, so many personal things. But why has it not impacted him? Because the Saturn mount is not developed, which Saturn stands for the depression and such, if it's developed. But here we see it's not developed. And we see overall that the hand is whitish, pinkish in tone, which shows optimism. The headline is going downward. So this is why he has also lived a long life. Even if he had can't predict life, but even if he had a lifeline like this, many promised inaccurately say that if the lifeline is long, the person lives, if it's like this, the person lives 100 years. If it's like this, the person lives 70 years. This is entirely wrong. It cannot be predicted from any fortune telling system. But in his case, if you see that his longevity is due to his optimism, due to his simpleness, due to his, he has suffered personal tragedies. And even the richest of people, when they suffer personal tragedies or go through trauma, like Chester Bennington, they either take their life or they become sick and such. But you see that his mounts are good. Venus mount is good, which shows a love of life. Jupiter mount is good, which shows a love of helping others, government, and such. So that's why he didn't suffer. And we also see that he has one Mercury line here, and the one Mercury line is very good. This I always say that the best line to have is one Mercury mount, because it gives intense focus. So his focus was in the plastics industry. He focused on that for many years before diversifying into many areas. Now his money went to many areas, I think, in his 40s, but in his 20s, 30s, he concentrated the most on his plastics trading, which led to deals with Hasbro, which led to deals in Britain and such. So it shows intense focus on one thing. It's always better than having multiple Mercury lines, because even if you have multiple Mercury lines, your mind is going here and there. So it's always good to have one single Mercury line. Then we also see the Sun line is very strong. So the Sun line being strong in the mount is not surprising, because it shows post-retirement age after 53, and of course that was that life was settled. He was, I think, even settled before that. But what is also shows that this person is very close to his children. The children will support, because he handed over his empire to the successor was his son. No surprise, because the Sun line, when it is there, it shows that the children, the relationship with the children will be excellent, and the children will not put this person in the nursing home. At his old age, the children will look after him, and the relationship with the children is also shown by Sun line. So there's that as well. So yeah, he has a very good relationship with his children, which is not surprising at all. As I've said, this guy is very kind-hearted, and his children will also always be good with him. That's why the Sun line is there, because people who don't have a good Sun line, even if they have many children, or they don't have a Sun line, their relationship with their children is not that good, maybe due to circumstance, maybe they're bad parents, or maybe the children are bad. But in his case, that's not true. We also see two very good lines here. We see that this is the lifeline, and there is this rising line at this line would be rising at 30. So yeah, as I said, in his 20s itself, his business became profitable. But when he must have made, because there's not specific information on the internet, but if you see here that at 30 he did some deal which made him a lot of money. This could be the age when he became a millionaire, because this even better than having a good fate line is having a rising line from the lifeline. And then we also see a good fate line starting from here. So when was his company listed on the stock exchange? When he was 44. And if we estimate this, it shows the mid 40s, this age of the fate line becoming strong here. And so you can calculate that as well. Then we also see his thumb. We see his thumb, this is vase shaped, the logic phalange, which shows that the person is very diplomatic in dealing with others, does not run the people the wrong way. So all the good signs for communication are there. Then we see that the will phalange is more developed, which shows a bit of stubbornness itself. But the stubbornness is, see, whenever I see this will phalange, I would say this person has a lot of willpower, is very stubborn and such. But no, this person is not extremely stubborn. Why? Because look at the shape, it's very flexible. So this person is very adaptable, so he's not stubborn. Instead of that, he has a lot of willpower. This is also shown by Jupiter, which shows when combined, this shows that the person can rise to any height through hard work and willpower alone. We also see his even though Jupiter finger is long and such, he is not bossy, because bossy people, just let me see. Bossy people, see, you will say that if a person is bossy, he will have a Jupiter finger which is long. Yeah, okay. Suppose that is true, but the thumb is not too long. If the thumb was long, it would be reaching like somewhere like here. The thumb is medium level, so the person is very balanced. He is not bossy, and medium length thumb shows that he can, like, delegate work. He will not be bossy. He will not have ego, which is represented by the overdeveloped Jupiter. So overall, this person, I think he's 92 or 93 now. Very good person. You see his face is very smiling and such and such. The only thing which has, like, because now he's old, I don't think he will suffer financially that much. But the thing is that the sloping headline is always in the sense bad, that the person does rely too much on intuition, and sometimes being too selfless can, because in the past it has, like, he could have made more profit, he has suffered losses. So there are some, like, this person could be unrealistic in some things. He could have had unrealistic expectations, more very dreamy personality. So there are flaws in his personality, that he might be too, what you say, that the person might be too, what you say, selfless, which people could take advantage of him and such and such. So there's that. And when the headline is going downward, so he could be unrealistic about things, and such and such. He is spirit. This also headline also shows spirituality, is a follower of Buddhism. That's good. But again, sometimes this person could have unrealistic expectations, and sometimes, like, because he does overwork itself, so sometimes he could have, like, what do you say, mental nightmares or anxiety and this and this. So this is also shown by the headline going downward. So I'm just saying that there are flaws in his personality, that most of the times he makes bad decisions because of unrealistic expectations. So those are mostly the flaws. But overall, a very good hand. And the lifeline is also, like, going outwards, which shows that the person, usually it shows that the person, because the lifeline is going towards the Mount of Moon, it shows that the person will eventually go abroad, but he's staying in Hong Kong. But in his case, it's just giving more space to the Venus, which increases his love of society and such. And also going there, it shows that the person has a lot of contacts with the foreign countries. That's why his children are dual nationals. Like you see, the contacts with the foreign countries. You don't need to go outside of the country to get money from the other countries. So that's all I can say for his mom. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a very nice day.